All right, feast going up in the back.
Okay. I did see Mama sign on our battle net, so there she is.
Yeah, I'm on my
And
way.
there's
I'm sorry. I had a pretty big headache and I was trying to sleep it off.
You feeling better?
I am. Yeah, I'm ready for Christmas break. Let's just put it that way.
Aren't we all?
your summons, baby mama.
That would be awesome. Otherwise, I can get there pretty quickly if I need to.
Nope, we got you. Thanks to beer.
Should Overrun go switch to Shadow?
Actually,
Thank you for the cauldron.
your heals are awesome, so I would like Theo to switch. Katie to switch to Theo.
Oh,
If that's
are you
cool.
okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine. That's what we talked about, Lexa. I'll just be flexible. Either or is fine.
Because Barney's awesome.
Yes, he is.
And I like hunters.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
There is a cauldron down.
Yeah, I took that.
Everybody grab two.
Can I? Yeah.
Thank you for the food and the cauldron.
The food, the cauldron both gave me agility, even in Guardian's pack. I was expecting it to give me stamina. That's nice.
Somebody said they don't do stamina anymore.
They changed it to your main spec, your main attribute, whatever.
Oh, good. Just like on this patch, or at when BFA.
Yeah, it's a patch.
Oh, sweet. So I don't have to switch back to Feral. Does Gren or anybody have fine points for me on tanking these ads after seeing me do it last week?
I don't remember. I was here last week.
Yeah, you were. I think you did fine.
It was Sunday, I guess. Okay.
Thank you for the cookies. Huh, that is weird. That is very weird.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, did everybody get their flask?
I did. I got two of them.
I think so. There's cookies here.
If you want to get in the holiday spirit, there's a costume chest there.
More than me?
I want one of those.
Well, you have your costume that never expires.
Hey, you're wearing a striped sweater, and you guys know the best time to wear a striped sweater, right? All the time. That's a SpongeBob song. My sons and I sing that song all the time.
Nice.
Okay, so I think we all know this. We've done this a bunch of times. Drop your crap at red, run the skull. We got this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Initiating plasma collection. Initiating blood dispersal
Keep moving.
of target host.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Beware. Sanguine?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl.
Cudgel?
Run away. Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Activating cudgel retrieval.
Caleb wants to get the mail with me. Caleb wants to get the mail with me.
Beware.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Cudgel. Run away.
Good.
Okay, he's going down. So mid skull. That's nice. He left us picked it up before his
Evacuation in progress.
went down.
Entering standby.
There's a laser right.
Right there. Can we get Gren up?
Target moved. Phase change.
Level
Hero?
at maximum. Resume collection.
Target moved.
Beware. Sanguine?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Cudgel.
Okay, keep the bloods at red.
Active.
Sorry about that, guys.
Cudgel retrieval.
So loud.
Beware.
Damn it. Wrong side.
4,
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
2,
Run away,
1.
little girl. Cudgel. Run away.
Did you take 3 bites of noodles? You did 1 bite of noodles and 1 bite of chicken? One bite of rice, one bite of chicken. There.
Activate.
Good job. Feel great in this movie.
Howdy.
Beware.
We're just killing the first boss here.
3, 2, 1.
Healing levels depleted.
Just give me a second.
Shutting
I'm access some sort
down.
of
Yay.
that I believe operates this facility.
Dang it. Sorry I missed it. Sorry I'm late.
I didn't get a new weapon.
Oh, sorry, man. Me neither.
I want a Titan Forged one. I'm sure I'll get it the raid before the next raid opens up.
Mm-hmm. That'd be perfect.
That should still help you on the first couple bosses.
That's true. I wouldn't mind it.
I actually have some pants I can trade.
In real life, or
Absolutely. If anybody wants them. I guess that's just you, Theo. Or Mama.
That's what I'm
Come
hearing.
over here.
Yeah, I could use those.
Nice.
Could I get an invite when you have a sec?
don't do it. Beer, we need a TV.
No, I don't need a TV. I'm right there.
You there?
It's actually an upgrade
Ah.
Turbo Strike.
Yes. I was just looking to see if I needed to roll. So,
They're male, so you can roll, but I'm not going to give them to you.
That's a big
You
boy.
only wear female clothes.
No, the blasted doors
He
are
wears
sealed.
gimp clothes.
Start breaking things till they open.
Mama, you interested in those?
Those are what I'm wearing now.
Oh, okay. So I'll give them to Theo once the fight's done. Let's see, we got 13.
Virulent specimen removed. Opening decontamination chamber. I am the matron of tenacity.
Okay.
Landriel, what do you do?
Designation, mother.
You've got decent. You got decent interrupts, don't you, Valandrio?
Yep.
Okay. Whom are you taking, the boss or is it Gren?
Gren.
Okay.
I want to be in group 4.
Why do you want to be group 4?
For maximum DPS. Being a group
Exactly.
1 sucks for DPS.
Yeah.
I'm in
Yeah, but
group
you got good
4.
interrupts.
Sorry.
Boo.
Sub does better DPS than me. I could try to take a spot, but I think his interrupts are better than mine too.
Yeah.
No. I'm always kidding around. I'll be in group 1.
Alright. looks pretty good.
Close, but not quite.
Lamar, why are you so quiet tonight?
Who would you switch?
I didn't switch anybody, but Tomb said he wanted me to take the boss.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard him say
is
he was
true.
taking the boss. Okay. Okay. Groups are done. Check your groups. Did you want to call Amaro?
Sure.
Awesome. Thank you. Beer's pulling out, or Baba's pulling out his beaver talk.
What? He's pulling out his beaver.
Baba is pulling out his beaver talk. Beavers
beaver
keep
talk.
saying "damn it" all the time. That's all they think about. Damn it this, damn it that.
2, 1. Cleansing protocol activated. Dissection protocol initiated.
3, 2, 1.
Bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Remember, the wind blows harder on this one, and there's lasers possibly from the top.
Anti-containment chamber.
Three, 2,
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Bacterial
Group 1.
resistance to extreme heat.
Three, 2,
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Bacterial resistance to
Wow,
extreme
nice burst.
anti-containment chamber.
Group 2 after the wind.
Three, 2,
Dissection protocol initiated.
Group 2 go.
2, 1.
Bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Three, 2,
Dissection protocol
Group 3 after the wind.
2, 1.
anti-containment chamber.
3, 2, 1.
Bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Okay, group 3.
Dissection
We're gonna spend a little extra time in room 2. So let's get everybody over here.
1.
Nope, not yet.
bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Okay, after the wind, you guys can come.
Anti-containment dissection protocol initiated.
3, 2, 1.
Bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
All right, come on over.
Remember, ads are first.
Who made me dance?
Christmas spirit.
Bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
I don't have any of that. Can't be.
Lasers?
Preparing samples for study. Anti-containment dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Watch your step.
Lasers on the floor, coming from the ceiling.
2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2,
Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Lasers.
Preparing samples for study.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Protein container dissection protocol initiated. Watch your standard image. Preparing samples for study.
Oh, this isn't nice.
2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat. 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Group 1, you guys can go after the beam.
Three, 2, 1.
Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Wind tunnel is coming.
Training chamber. Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Watch your standard image. Preparing samples for study.
Group 2, actually,
1. Watch your standard image.
Whoa, double laser.
after these names, we'll go.
3,
Okay, group 2.
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Wind tunnel is coming.
Protein container chamber. 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna get a little roasty in room 2.
Dissection protocol initiated.
Alright. Oh, yeah, come on over, guys. Heal everybody up to full.
2, 1.
Watch your bacterial resistance.
Come
Ow.
down. No.
Ouch.
Sorry. Oh, that was bad. Alright, let's get Hero if
You wanna
anybody
pick
has
this
drums.
off me,
I have
please?
drums.
Watch your standard dissection protocol initiated.
Whom?
3, 2,
Huh?
1.
Watch your bacterial
What do you want me to do?
resistance to
Oh,
extreme
sorry. I was tanking him for a second, then I just realized I was.
heat chamber.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize Gran was one of the ones that died.
2, 1. Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1.
2, 1.
Watch your step.
You can totally do this.
Is there anybody that's eligible for a res?
It won't go through when you can't get over here.
But you need it. You're gonna need it in a second.
Yep, save yourself. You got one healer, so.
Oh, there's a res up. I can res someone.
They're not in this room, I don't think.
Save it in case of whom. Or Noop.
2, 1.
You only got 2%.
To extreme heat. 3, 2, 1. Dissection protocol initiated. 2, system.
Nice job.
Return to
Hurrah.
secure thresholds.
So you can release it. We'll just stick you right up at the top of the steps.
Aye, that did it. This technology isn't all
Nicely done, guys. I'm sorry I
have a knack for it.
killed half the group.
Facility systems
That's okay. It was a lot of lasers. That was a tough.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Close as I can figure, this is some sort of research facility.
Designation, Uldir. This research facility was designed to contain and study the entity known as Gahoon.
We have most of our main group. I think we should try Fetid.
But why would the Titans keep an old god alive?
We got pretty good DPS.
Collection of data is imperative to
Yeah, I bet we can do that.
Gahoon's unique biology
Girl bladder, be right back.
holds the answer to
Dude, you got 20 minutes.
Hey, I have a girl bladder.
Answer?
No.
negative data.
He has an old girl bladder
Alternative research trials are
that takes fluid pills.
to be deployed in 2,364 cycles.
I don't think we've got that kind of time. Best get rid of
I think
Gahoo.
my kid's 5-year-old bladder is bigger than his.
In order to destroy the specimen, you must reactivate the vault consoles located throughout the swing. Activating our consoles will grant access to Gahoo's vault.
We've actually had a lot of those rings, Bernie.
By activating the re-origination drive.
But it's up for roll.
While we're at it, I'll see what other
It's like Lamaro.
Titans may have
Lumara won it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Lamara, you're right. Not girl bladder, I meant little girl bladder. I should say little boy bladder, because that would just... Gotta get myself evolved here.
The bladder of a 3-year-old. Actually, you'd be taking breaks all the time. Never mind.
Well, they do make diapers for adults.
I'm gonna need him eventually.
Run away, little girl.
Well, it's good to have a plan.
That's my plan. Get adult diapers.
Run away, little girl.
By the way, I wanted to congratulate Team 1 on that second room. There was a really kind of nasty set of lasers at the same time when we had to interrupt our ads, so good job.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you. We did nicely, didn't we?
Yeah, I think it was wind and lasers and ads we had to interrupt all at the same time.
Trivial for us. Child's play.
That's right.
Alexa, when we get a moment, can you pop out the tanks when you get a stopping point?
I
Sure.
cannot hear. I cannot hear you at all.
They
Did you
should be
hear that,
popped
Alexa?
out. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh crap, my UI is different.
I'll give Theo these pants.
It's not you, it's my computer.
You might just need to boost your mic. There's a mic level setting. I can also hear your keyboard.
Run away, little girl.
You are too kind.
I didn't want to put them in there. Okay. Details, where is it?
Ah, what in blazes is that thing?
Didn't that read they did something to change his walk or something?
He's also got a wreath on his
Yeah. Looks like they slowed him down or something.
A wreath and a Santa hat.
Don't
And a
be
candy
look at
cane.
that.
so disappointed.
Could we get a?
Oh, that is
I
the
know.
best.
Could we get food, please?
Food, yes, I'll put it up at the top of the steps.
I had to eat. That's
What would
what
you
I
like?
was gonna
The
say.
seafood is, well, there's a lot of seafood. If you want the cake, it's on top. I recommend.
Gridmar's not hungry.
Apparently not. How rude. I spent all this time slaving over that.
Okay. Fix raid. Move the groups around. So double check your groups.
Sweet. It took Kalenbrog out of the raid.
What?
Yeah, he's in raid. He's offline.
Yeah, it's showing he's offline.
Well, I kicked him out of Discord a little bit ago, so maybe.
Yeah, right.
He just got back in Discord.
Windows
miss
is
his
configuring
goofy
your
walk.
updates. That was Windows.
There were updates. Whoa, not this week. Last week.
Yeah, and ever since those updates, Red and I have been getting blue screen error codes.
Gross. I hope I don't have that in my near future.
I figured they screwed an update up.
That's been happening more and more.
Yeah, it never happens.
I don't know if anybody else works for corporate IT, but it's always fun when we get a bad patch. And we have 100 people call us on Wednesday. Or Thursday, I guess it is. Because we test on Tuesday night after patches. And test on Wednesday and then Thursday. The patch goes out. And yeah, that's no fun.
Ugh.
So what do you think? Are these guys the most annoying trash so far this expansion? I mean, Zol's got quantity, but...
Interesting. In raids? Just in raids, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the most annoying, because of sheer quantity, is the one. Like you said, Zool. That's the one you said, yeah. I'd vote Zool.
Yeah, I think I'd vote Zul too, just because do we really need that much trash?
Uh-oh. Run.
There's
Run up the
The boss.
stairs!
Everybody up the stairs.
Okay. Ended.
Woohoo!
I get to ride Noop.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Did she consent to this?
Are we pulling? Or are we waiting?
I think we're waiting.
Hi, Dad. I'm gonna eat some food. 1 sec.
Have we tried this on Heroic yet? Is there anything new?
There's a knockback. And of course things hit harder.
I would recommend using a Vantis rune if you have one.
Well, let's get a pull or two. We've never done this one, so let's get a couple pulls in.
Well, the Vantis rune lasts through death.
Yeah, but you only get one a week.
Alright. How many do you have in your inventory? I've got 20.
But you can only use it on one boss a week.
I know.
So if we blow through this guy and then we get a harder boss, we can't use it on him.
Okay. We haven't blown through any other heroic bosses, but there's always a first.
And we've never, this group has never faced this boss. Because we've always gone to the bug boss.
Well, you'll just stand on me and we'll tank the boss against one of the pillars.
Against one of the pillars, you said?
Yes.
Okie doke.
What else is different on heroic?
There's a knockback for everybody. It's called Shockwave Stomp.
Shockwave Stomp.
And the little ad mounds have one hell of a lot more hit points.
Yep. Everything has more hit points and he hits harder.
So what we'll do is we'll only kill one of the zits, and then we'll go back on the boss. So I'll call which one to kill. It'll be the one closest to him, and then we'll go back on the boss. So he'll run over and eat the other one, but if our DPS is good enough, it shouldn't matter.
Come on, guys.
Nope.
I'm gonna pull him when he comes up.
Remember to give the tanks plenty of space. Melee be at max distance.
Target moved.
Beware.
Knockback.
Four defensive. 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
All right, get out of the puke. We're gonna kill the one at square to his right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So kill square and then go back on the
Beware.
knockback.
Target moved. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Knockback. Okay, we're gonna kill the one at
5,
green thing right next to him. To his
2, 1.
kill ad a triangle. Knockback.
4, 3, 2,
Beware.
1.
Beware. Beware.
Oh, let's get hero.
4, 3, 2,
We're gonna kill at triangle.
5,
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Add at triangle.
target you.
Back on the bus. Knock back.
Defensive.
Beware.
Kill it blue when it comes up.
I think we should stay on boss.
3,
Oh, just stay on the boss. You're right.
Yeah.
1.
Like
Nice
that.
job.
So somebody want to tell me why we didn't do this boss before?
Gear check.
Right. Ooh, nice weapon, Noop.
Job though.
Thank you.
Is that a good trinket for you, Kellenbriar?
I think it might be.
First console
Sweet.
activated. Re-establishing energy matrix.
Yeah, that's a 350 to a 370 with my primary stat on it.
Very
Sweet.
nice.
I'm gonna take his candy cane.
Don't do that.
He's been holding it in his mouth. It's probably not too
Exactly.
slippery.
I have
Not
many,
sinister.
many wares.
That's true. Did anybody take a screenshot of, I guess, are all the hats still visible? That's very cool.
He's got a hat and a wreath and a candy cane. Good job, guys.
And you want to
Dare I
use
say that
Advantus
was
rune.
easy.
Or it could have been the
What'd you
Vantage
say?
rune that pushed us over the edge.
Oh, it was my Vantis rune that did it. Come on. Let's get with it. If I had popped that Vantis rune, I'd still be chugging away in there.
For sure.
That's very strange. One of my spells disappeared mid-fight.
You're just having all sorts of problems.
Yeah, Brutal Slash, which is a
Hotfix.
talented attack, has been replaced by the untalented version of as Swipe.
Huh?
Did you get hot fixed out?
In the middle of the fight?
That'd be hilarious.
Or maybe they reset all your talents in the middle of the fight.
I just checked. I'm supposed to have Brutal Slash. It's really weird. And it's definitely replaced Brutal Slash because Brutal Slash only has 2 charges and I can just spam old Swipe.
Sorry, I butt pulled that guy.
Bereni, can I get a res, please?
Of course. Ah! I entered combat somehow.
They're almost
No,
dead.
I
We'll
can't.
get you. We'll get you here in a second.
I just realized I'll run.
Now entering the viral ecology wing. This laboratory contains thousands of the most dangerous viral strains in the known cosmos, alphabetically sorted for ease of access. Alert. Viral containment breached.
So what's different about Vectis in Heroic?
Infection imminent.
I
Oh,
never...
we're gonna take a break.
You need to go to the bathroom again?
Bathroom? No, I need to go to the bathroom though.
Yes. Yeah, let's go ahead and take our break in case we accidentally pull a Vectis. Not that I think we will, but...
Yeah, bathroom.
Dinner very good, honey.
Alright, we're pulling. What's up? This is Jim Fro from Ready Check Pull, and this is the updated need-to-know strategy guide for Heroic and normal Vectis. So disclaimer, for Vectis you could just loosely spread out close to the boss and just YOLO this fight. This could cause some problems, so that's not the strat we're going to recommend. Let's talk about how you could correctly do the fight. During the active phase, tank the boss in the middle of the room faced away from the raid. There's no cleave, but the tank wants to stay away from the raid to avoid getting stacks of the Omega Vector debuff. Tanks taunt swap at 2 stacks of Evolving Affliction or when it expires from the off tank. The DPS and healers should stay split into 3 groups loosely stacked close around the boss. When the Omega Vector debuff goes out, make sure there's only 1 Omega Vector debuff in each of those groups to keep them from doubling up onto one person. Try to avoid getting the debuff if you have abnormally high stacks. The boss will occasionally target a player with Gestate that does AoE damage and spawns an ad. Be 5 yards away from the person with Gestate to not take extra damage. This ad needs to be tanked on the boss and killed immediately because it casts a bad healing absorb on the raid. Every 25 seconds, the boss will do a big AoE burst of damage to the raid that increases based on the amount of lingering infection stacks each player has. When the boss reaches full energy, he'll turn into a red pool and move to a random spot in the room. Do not stand in this pool. During this phase, you'll need everyone to spread out and dodge the red lines that are coming from the red pool. More importantly, the boss will put out several red circles around the room that need to be soaked by a single player each. Missing a soak spawns an extra ad that you do not want. After 30 seconds, the boss will become active again, repeating the active phase. For healers, at about 50%, you need to have a healing rotation for each contagion. This makes sure that the raid gets topped up quickly. And that's the fight. As always, you can find this written guide and more guides at Red.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see who's back. Check your flask too. I'm down to 9 minutes. You may need a refresh. Oh, there's a
drop a feast in a second.
There's a holiday outfit dispenser too. If your outfit needs a refresh.
You like the Bushmills, Colin Braga? I was always a
Jameson?
Jameson man.
Yeah, it's all good.
Jameson is the Catholic whiskey, and Bushmills is the Protestant whiskey. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I like Bushmills Black better than regular Jameson's.
Okay.
What is Jack Daniels? Poor man's whiskey.
American bourbon.
Thought it was whiskey.
Hey, sorry we missed
Maybe
it.
you're right. I guess Jim Beam is bourbon.
I like Royal Crown aged.
We're both back.
Cool.
Grab a feast, everybody.
Yum, thank you.
Sounds like he's really eating it. That's some really good sound effects.
Oh, I am.
Good role playing.
I used to do that as a kid, and my parents told me not to play with my food.
Shall we trash it?
Is it time?
Yep.
Youch.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, my stuff was messed up for a minute.
Everybody should move back, right?
Yep. So those casters will come back.
Move back toward the steps.
Yeah, those casters don't like to move.
Can I go ahead and grab it?
Yeah, we can go there.
Will save
Oh,
us.
okay.
Or don't move back. Way to be a contrarian there, Grenmar.
Oh, you're not gonna pull him back?
Well, that's cool to watch a Tauren fly like that. That's pretty neat. Oh, we're not pulling these back either, huh?
He like hovers.
It's nice having a death knight.
Definitely makes a big difference.
Alright, so what's different?
Mechanically, it's all the same. But
No new mechanics at all, huh?
nope. But from what I've seen, typically groups don't stack all as one group. They stack as 3 different groups.
The mechanics are the same, but strategy is completely different.
Well, stacking all as one group is kind of the way to fudge it. Or normal, you can fudge it.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
What we'll do is we'll put the boss right on the skull. Gren will tank him basically where he is. Gren's back will be or the tank's backs will be to the door. And so we'll have one group standing like on this point right here at the circle. The other one over here at this point on the star. Thank you. My shapes are eluding me tonight. The other one in this notch right here at the diamond. It doesn't have to be exactly right here, but if the boss ends up right in the middle of these 3 points, which it should, because our tanks are awesome and they can place them wherever they want, then the groups can stand right here. So the idea is that we'll get 3 Omega Vectors, and we want 1 in each group. And so it'll just bounce around between the people in that group. And that way we won't get one person who just gets it over and over and over. It'll just kind of bounce around, and then nobody will get a huge number of stacks. So when it first comes out and we get Omega Vectors, or when after the liquefy phase and we come back to this, if we end up with 2 Omega Vectors in one group, we have to communicate that and say, I'll move over to, the star group, and then, or whichever one doesn't have one. So you just kind of have to be situationally aware to know if your group has 2 and the other group doesn't have one, then one of you has to move over, and we have to communicate so both of you don't go or whatever. So, so we need to split the groups. Other than the tanks, everybody needs to be into 3 equal groups. It doesn't really matter who's in the groups. It's kind of nice to have all the melee in one, because then the ad can be kind of fudged over toward that group a little bit.
We can't quite do that.
And that's okay.
We're very melee heavy.
Yeah, that's okay. But Granmar and Hum can be in their own.
So that puts Range Lamara in group 2, all melee in group 1, and 3 healers in group 3.
That's fine. Okay, so let's do group 1 on Star. So Kaylin, Redrick, Soapy, Valendriel on Star. Alexa, Beer, Fio, Lomara on Circle. And the other healers on the purple thing. Okay, so every time liquefy is over, we're going to reset to these spots. Everything else is basically the same. We're going to DPS the boss. When the ads come out, we're going to switch to the ads and then back to the boss. When liquefy comes out, we have to stand in all the circles and avoid all the spiky red lines. I mean, that's all the same. So everything just hits harder, and we want to be careful not to get too many stacks. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Ronnie is on diamond, right?
Yes,
Group
all
3.
3 healers are on diamond, so they can reach all the groups. Easy.
And so what we like to do is center a druid healing circle right on the boss, and everybody stand in it. So even if that means that you're not exactly on the marker or whatever, just be in the circle and stacked up tightly with your group.
So the actual mushroom's at the skull location.
Yeah, the mushroom is where the boss is going to be. Really tight stacking is really important, so the Omega Vector doesn't run around to all the different people, and then tanks obviously stay out of the rest of the groups, so you don't.
During the liquefy, do you have the tanks go up like we have been up into the smaller section and the rest of the group spread in the large section? Or is it just fend for yourself?
It's mostly just to make sure all the circles are taken. We actually split the room into 3 sections and had each group go to each section. I think that's a little more micromanaging than we probably need. We're pretty good about communicating and being responsible for ourselves, so I don't think we have to do that. I think we can just everybody make sure you stand in circles, and if you see one open, say something. And if we have to make more plans than that later on, we
How about Vantis Snoop runes now? Huh? Except for me, of course.
Well, you go ahead and take one. Let's
I can't.
see well, that's your fault. I want to see the fight first, once or twice, before we actually pop anything.
Okay, Vantis runes last through.
I don't, yeah, but I don't want to shoot my load if we're going to wipe through this. Because we're awesome.
Whoa.
Phrasing.
Vantis your rune?
Are you guys okay with it if I clear the markers? You know where you're standing? Just nice marks on the floor. Alright, it'll make it a lot easier to see.
Better check your flasks. Oh, Callan, you need flask, I think.
5, 4, 3.
Thank you for noticing.
2, 1.
Consume husks.
And telling everybody.
3.
Alright, Soapy, you want to head over to the diamond group?
Oh, we have one. Head to the healers.
Oh, the other group, then. Sorry, healer group.
Got the ad.
Alright, now you can move back. Switch to the ad.
Three, 2, 1.
Heads up. We should hero too.
Oh yes, hero.
Target you. 3, 2, 1. Target you. Three, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, liquefy.
Stay away from the tanks.
Spread out and watch for those puddles. All three of them are at the end.
I got the one in the front, or the middle. I got the middle.
Nice job on the puddles.
Shit, I got
Reset.
whom? I got whom?
Yeah, I'm trying to stand next to somebody who's not a tank.
3, 2, 1. Target you.
Okay, I'll go across. Beer, you go to the healer.
I'm on healers.
Okay, Beer, you stay
Beer,
there
stay.
then.
I have one. Should I move?
Oh, you're fine.
3, 2, 1. Target you. Three, 2, 1.
Remember, edge of the green circle.
Target you. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Liquefy.
Hey, circles are coming out. All three of them are at the end here.
Ripe for infection.
All three are at the end again. Belendria's gonna need some heals. Okay, reset to your positions.
3, 2, 1.
Ren's down.
Soapy, move to the healer group.
Oh, I'm down 2. That got intense. Oh, good pull though.
That was my bad.
Why? What happened?
I put my healing circle in a wrong location.
Oh, I don't know if that would have saved us.
Everything was perfect until that. Nope, jeez.
How could you?
That was really good though for a first pull. That was
Yeah, it was awesome. How about Vanish Runes?
Yeah.
No?
Denied.
We never use them. They just sit there.
Now we have what, 30 some more in the bank?
Exactly.
Well, let's do this. How many people are going to show up Sunday? Are we going to have enough for a raid?
Do a ready check and see.
Obaroni will not be here on Sunday.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's a good
I'll
idea.
be-
Let me do a ready check. If you're not going to be here, put not ready. Technically, I'm not ready because I will not be here on Sunday.
I might be late, but I should be here.
1, 2.
All right, food going up at the bottom of the stairs.
I hate this boss.
So what was the tally?
Just 2 people, or well, 3 people: Oberoni, Kalen, and myself. And Oberoni will not be here next week. Okay, good to know.
Wait a minute, what day of the week? What is the number of Sunday?
23rd.
I'll be here.
So we're gonna raid on the 26th, the day after Christmas.
Well, I will probably be here. Oberoni won't be here. I guess we'll just have to see how many people show up. I was just thinking about the Vantis Rune thing.
Ah, okay.
Because it'll last through Sunday, or technically through Monday.
Use them.
And if we weren't going to have a whole lot of people here on Sunday, then it'd be a good thing to use definitely tonight.
Do it.
I think
Man,
we
I
do.
bet if we nail the execution, we won't even need him.
Yeah, I think we can do this without it. Let's do it one or 2 more times. We only really need to do it one more time and get it right. I mean, we're moving around pretty good, so.
For the ads, Gren, do you want me to taunt the boss off you every time the ad spawns and you can grab the ad, or do we need to pay more attention to the stack?
Nope, the ad pretty much will let us drop the stack, so I'll take the boss at first, and when the ad appears, I'll take the ad, you take the boss. And while I'm on the ad, my stacks will drop, and you'll start to get stacks. The ad dies, I take the boss back, and then your stacks will drop. Rinse, repeat.
Alright, perfect.
Did I put those in the right place, Lamar?
Yes. Do we need them?
I don't think so.
Gee whiz. God, I can't do anything right.
They were placed very well.
Is your healing rain about the same size It's actually a little smaller than Noob Circle, isn't it?
I've just been sticking mine so it grabs all
5,
three groups.
4.
If you slide it a little more towards the tanks, you should be able to grab them too.
Grab me.
3,
And Hero?
1.
Right, Mama, you want to move over to the other group to the right? Cool. You can move back now.
Three, two, one. Target blue. Three, two, one. Target blue. Three, two, one.
3, 2, 1.
I think we're fine.
Target blue.
I got the one in the far back. You want to give it to him? I got him.
Target blue.
I already took one. Are you supposed to not stand in 2 in a row?
I don't know.
Right. Do not stand in 2 in a row if you can help.
3, 2, 1. Target blue.
Share the healer's love and stand in their circle.
2, 1.
Why did Grenmar get an achievement in the middle of the fight?
For a mythic boss, no less.
Have we
Must be
blown
what
him out?
here is.
2,
Yep.
1.
Yep.
And get him up.
Three, two, one.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, liquefy.
I got the one in the. I'll get that one in. Or, never mind. I got whom? Oh god. Sorry.
Target blue.
Trying to do too much.
Reset.
Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1.
Right for infection.
Should I move?
Nope, I think you're fine.
I moved.
3, 2, 1.
Pestilence spreads.
Kaylin, you're fine at the other group.
Yeah, you're fine on the other group.
Get that amalgam
Oh,
down.
sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Pestilence
2, 1.
Ad is out.
Oh, you.
Liquefy.
He's at 1 health.
That's like
Rude.
Sockle bunny.
So live through this.
I have Omega Vector, so I'm going to stay away from the tanks.
Right for infection.
Oh, we missed a circle.
There's an ad
Gotta
up.
get in the circles. Get in the circles.
Ad up, guys.
It killed me, but I didn't spawn an ad at least.
I've got Omega.
Somebody shooting. Thank you. Awesome.
Good job, guys.
Amazing.
That's hilarious.
the threat of using those Vantus runes does it every
Exactly.
time.
Yeah.
We better use it on the next boss, damn it.
Wow, that was great.
Talk about it.
Can I get a res? Oh, I
It's
see.
coming.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Console activated. Facility safeguards rebooting.
And of course, I don't have any coins left. Damn. Congrats, everybody got loot.
Y'all.
Really? That's what I get?
We got time for a bug boss.
Our favorite bug boss.
Wow, what a night, huh?
Yeah, we are doing awesome.
Yeah, it's nice.
Was that three one shots, and then two attempts on that?
Yeah. And only one of us has blown our load early.
Hey, we wouldn't have won that first fight if I hadn't. We've established that.
I do not want to stand beside Alexis anymore tonight.
It's quite clear.
My role is side grade only, so if it's a big upgrade for anybody else, take it.
I don't see a whole lot of people competing with you.
Is it a bad sign that Gren is still on a Traveler's map?
Yeah, I
Only
see that
for
too.
you.
I thought it was just me.
It turns out we're both special.
I bring my lucky dudes everywhere.
It's the Canadian thing.
I take back my roll. I misjudged the stats.
I think you were the only one that was interested in it, so.
The one I'm wearing is the same item level, and the stats are better.
So, give you a taste. This is what Grace, my wife, used to say.
I wish I could kill a critter while being mounted.
That is perverse.
She has weird fetishes.
Well, Gren's being mounted just made me think of it.
I think that's at least one of the magic 3 for serial killers. Isn't it cruelty to small animals, bedwetting, and arson?
Huh.
But she definitely
Have you
likes
heard?
fire.
2 of the 3.
I tried to res you, but they got combat.
I'm not seeing any BOEs tonight. Probably because we used that one Vantis rune.
I think that's it.
Keep trying to repair on that mount.
I have
You want to repair? Here, have some mounts.
Well, Gren's on a repair mount, and I keep trying to repair on it, but it's not working out. But he's not. He's not on it. It's just my computer.
75 nordobytes of every existing chemical compound. And 950 billion nordobytes of musical playlists and self-portrait images.
I'm hungry.
How big is a Nordobyte? I haven't heard of that one.
I'll put a feast down after we do the trash.
I think it's like 12 exobytes. Or the next level up from the exobytes.
Hmm.
Actually, it'd be 1,000 exobytes.
Either way, that's a lot of selfies.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe somebody can explain this to me, because I really don't get the difference. My brother was looking at getting a thing called iXpand for his iPhone to put his pictures on. And I was thinking, like, what's the difference between that and just hooking the phone up to his computer and then putting it on a flash drive?
Isn't iXpand a thing that actually attaches to the phone and travels with you?
A lot of times those, like things like iXpand or whatever that is, comes with a little piece of software that will actually look on the phone for the pictures and move them automatically. So you're paying quite a premium because usually the cost of the equivalent size flash drive is probably like a third of what that thing costs. So you're just paying for that little software bit.
Right.
You're paying a premium because it's an Apple.
Right. Well, I mean, you can get it from SanDisk or whatever. I mean, you can get. It doesn't have to be an Apple product.
Yeah,
but
they make the same thing for Android phones.
So then the other question is, like, he doesn't have a computer and he doesn't really understand this stuff at all. So I'm thinking it's probably okay for him to get it, even though it's more expensive, because he could still plug it in and look at his pictures without having to get a computer and all that stuff.
Why don't you just buy him some iCloud storage?
Yeah, does he back it up to iCloud? Because he can access it from there.
No, I don't know if he wants to pay the
Feast in the back.
storage cost.
I'll take a res.
Incoming res.
Thank you, overrunning.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't have a computer, it kind of makes sense to buy some extra storage for your phone that actually attaches to the phone. And thank you for the cookies.
But then I was trying to clean off his phone one day, and he had about 5,000 pictures of his son's, like, up his nose, because he has a 4-year-old that gets a hold of his phone all the time, you know? And he gets all those selfies, and it's like, you gotta just clean these off. And he's like, yeah, I don't have time to do that. Like, well, then you're gonna be stuck with no...
There's a good Christmas present for him. Steal his phone and delete all the nose pictures.
Yeah, but who knows what that 4-year-old's up to?
I was like, do you want me to delete all these? He's like, yeah, keep a couple. Like, okay.
Mine prefers to take pictures of the ceiling fan, so... Yep, refresh your health stones if you need them.
Do you guys remember how this one goes on Heroic?
No, I probably need a refresher. It's been a while.
So little ads slow you. And you have 2 sections on the donut that are gone. So there's whole, middle, and outside. And you only get 1 section open each time. And then the ball, instead of you having to take the person, once they get mind controlled, they have to go down to normal 50%. In Heroic, you have to kill them.
Who is going to CC the ads?
I can.
So we'll have Valendriel do the corner that's over here. And then Mama, can you get the one that's back towards the boss side?
No, sure. I was teasing.
Can I beg you to use Vantis runes on this boss?
No.
You can beg.
Please do. 'Cause
Hold on, let me start the recording. Okay, go ahead.
Please use Vantis runes on this boss.
I'm more than willing to use a Vantis rune on this boss because it'll be the last boss I do for the week.
Let's do it.
Sure. This is going to end badly.
If nobody has or if somebody does not have a Vantis rune, open a trade with me and I will give you a Vantis rune.
I actually don't know.
If I can find it in my inventory, here we go.
I do not.
Soapy is busy right now.
Yeah, quit being busy, man.
Anyone else? Alexa?
Thank you.
Anyone else? Alright, we're gonna win.
I'll take one. Thank you.
Don't forget to do a range 6 for when the I-beams come out. Make sure nobody is within 6 yards of you, and then you don't have to run around. If you get I-beam, you just stand there as long as no one is within 6 yards of you. We're going to stack up right behind the boss for ads so we can cleave. But we need to AoE the ads. They're our primary target when we have the little ads out.
And the little ads do slow, so that can be problematic.
And they hit pretty hard if you get aggro, so. I don't know if you can get aggro. Do they just random or?
They fixate.
They hurt.
Well, maybe if you weren't snack size.
Yeah.
I kind of get the feeling their fixate changes depending on how often they get hit or something, because it seems like they shift targets more if you've got them tight and have lots of people attacking everything.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Thinking the same thing. Alright, I'm gonna inspire everybody. You ready? Here we go. That's exciting.
Oh, thank goodness, I'm way over here. That looked horrible.
I heard it. I heard it this time, Soap. Thank you very much.
I love that toy.
We know.
Have I made that clear?
I have eventually gotten that sense. Are we doing anything specific when we get the ads while we have the donut stack with the people running out like we used to do it, or?
Yeah, if you can. So the
Well, we
tank.
need to,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say we need to keep the ads stacked up, so if you get the I-beam, just run like everyone else's life.
Because it does. A Vantis Room won't save you from an I-beam. Just throwing that out there.
Hear that, Soapy?
They last you death.
5, 4.
I can't tell you how happy I am we're using these rooms.
We may all die.
I'm really enjoying
Let us die like
Vantis Room.
men, not machines.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
Three, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Donut dance.
You will be eradicated.
It's outside.
Next time, bring him closer to us.
Middle.
Open.
Hole!
Spread soon.
I-beam.
Spread soon.
I-beam.
Need to get those ads down faster. Stack up.
3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Donut dance.
You will be eradicated.
Hole!
Back up. Don't back up.
No, I think you guys need more room back there.
Nope.
Okay, that's right.
Middle.
Ads.
Spread soon.
Outside.
Ready to spread out. Have a plan if you get it.
Run on.
Everybody stay stacked up so we can get these ads.
As did.
That's okay. Wipe it up. We got time for one more.
That second ad phase is probably the hardest part of the whole fight.
Spread soon.
Truth.
Detecting unsafe levels of gold energy.
So it's really important that we stay stacked up for that second ad phase, and then only run out if you have an I-beam. We need to get those ads down as fast as we can, and if they're all spread out, chasing you guys around or chasing everyone around, they're not gonna go down fast enough.
That's different than we were doing before, because before we said spread, even if the ads are out. Okay.
Yeah, it's in Heroic, it's more important that we get the ads down, and then just have to get out with the I-beam if we can.
They're definitely more brutal in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna change over to barrage.
And you can adjust just a little bit if you see somebody else has the I-beam. You can you know which way they start to move, so you can the opposite.
We already beat that boss, guys.
Yep, that's Vectus.
See? I went to the wrong place.
Follow the Death Knight. She actually looks like she knows where she's going.
This, of course, would be the only boss in this place that drops a weapon for my tank spec.
That's why we're gonna win and you're gonna get it.
Yay. And if we don't win, you at least used your Vantage screen for the week.
Oh, we did,
beast
we
in
did
back.
use the Vantage room.
That's poppycock.
Yeah.
I like saying that word.
That's Polywog.
Yeah, that too.
I think you've all been hornswoggled.
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 Bamboozled.
That's a good one.
Good one. Flibberty gibbered.
I was just going to say that.
Nuh-uh.
I was. It was on my tongue.
Wow, that's...
Whoa.
I'm gonna let you take the boss first.
Okay.
I'll show you how I position the boss during the darkness phases. After he does that second Void Lash, he won't do it for a while, so it's okay to point him toward the group to move him, but then you point him away when you get him where you want him to be.
Okay. Cool.
This will probably be the last pull of the night. So we need to do it. We can do this.
Alright. I can't do the ready check.
Send me Star Moss if you have extra. That's a public service.
Star Moss, okay.
Five, four,
Pre-pod.
2, 1.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
Three, two, one. Watch your step.
Donut dance.
You will be eradicated.
Cool. Middle. Outside.
Spread seed.
Spread fried leaves.
You were the weakest string.
Get grunt up. Did we use the res already?
He's up.
He's up.
Oh, okay. Better on the ads.
Three, two, watch your step.
Collapse. Donut dance.
Eradicated.
Oh! Middle. There come the
Here
ads.
come the ads.
Spread seed.
So watching for high beams.
You were the weakest string.
That I'd be.
That didn't go so well.
That was me. Sorry.
Callum Braga.
I was so close to being far enough away, but no.
Spread seed.
Great, you ruined the whole night for all of us.
Nah, I thought it was a really good night.
Nope.
Hey, just once, we were doing good till we did all the games.
Yep, that's what I'm.
I didn't hear what you said.
Sophie's
What?
fault.
What he?
He said we were doing fine until we used all the Vantis runes.
Pretty true.
Well, all right, I'll take the blame for that.
So this is a wipe.
Yep.
What a great night. That was fun.
Yeah, it was a blast tonight,
Raids
Yeah,
are
good
fun
stuff.
when we get bosses down.
I wasn't talking about that. I just meant your company.
Aww.
That's sweet.
You're so full of it.
Does it stack that high?
Portal up.
So,
Portal up. Be careful.
But it
Good night,
is-
Oberoni. Have a good vacation.
yep, thanks
Yeah,
for coming.
yeah, man.
All right, see ya.
It starts on Saturday, but thanks.
Awesome. Alright, thanks everybody. I'll be here Sunday night.
You're welcome.
You know, Valandrio, you should actually play a mage and just do the whole
Mole machine.
portal roulette thing where they... Really? A mole machine?
You can
Don't
take
give
it
him any
wherever you want.
idea.
It works. Seriously.
Can
Go where
anyone
you
take
will.
your ball machine, or is it
Yep.
Dark Iron?
Anybody.
Watch your head and step.
I can't click on it.
By
You
the
can't?
hand.
No?
Nope.
Nope.
I thought I read that anyone could use it.
Yeah. You also read that Vantage rooms help us.
Wow, that's a maniacal laugh.
Maybe it's only for a party, not a raid.
Maybe, that's...
Night, Mama.
Night.
I will put logs up
Good night,
here
Mama.
in a minute.
right, good night, guys. Thanks for the invite.
Thanks
Good
for
night,
coming.
Noob.
Thanks for awesome heals.
If we don't see you guys, Merry Christmas to everybody. Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yay, you too.
Yeah,
You too.
it's my birthday on the 25th. Yay!
Oh, Christmas, baby.
My dad was
Yeah, I
also
know.
born on Christmas, and he
Oh.
never shuts up about it.
My condolences.
My kid was.
Grandma's been busy.
Yeah, my kid was born on December 29th. So in a couple of years, when he realizes he actually has a birthday, it's going to be painful.
He was born on when? The 29th?
Yeah. It's not as bad as Christmas, but it's close enough to be annoying.
That's my dad's birthday.
I myself was born on a convenience store. It's much more convenient.
Hey, is anybody a tailor that does not have the flying carpet mount? I have an extra one.
I'm good, thanks.
Dark, did you get your hive mind?
No, we're still working on it.
Did you
Nice.
see
We've been
they
busy
told
this
you?
week, so we haven't got a chance to nail it down.
Did you see they told you who can group up with you? They clarified that.
Yeah, it's only the 5 people that do the final quest, right?
Yeah, it's the 5 people you do the quest with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
you
figured
can,
that.
if you want, you can regroup and do it with somebody else if you want a different group.
But then it's the new 5 and not an additional 4.
Correct.
So what
Yeah.
quest is this?
It's a hidden mount called the hive mind, the jellyfish thing that people are flying around in.
It's a
Oh,
brain
okay.
squid.
I have the green monocle, I have the blue monocle, and I have the gosh darn yellow.
Oh, you got it. Good job.
You're gonna post loggy logs?
You want me to post logs?
Is that a rhetorical question?
There. How's that?
Hey, you're fast.
Awesome.
More maniacal after.
Wow.
All right, good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Happy
Good night.
holidays. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, have a great remainder of the week, all.
You too, sir.
I'm
I'm really kind of irritated with myself. I missed the Darkshore Battleground.
Oh, that was a good one too.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
85.
Yeah, it's
I
a
know.
385 weapon, and it's pretty fast too.
You can still kill the.
Is it always a
boss.
weapon?
No, it's not always one.
No, it's a
Oh.
385 item, but it has a chance to
Okay.
be a weapon.
Gotcha.
The world boss will still give you an item, possibly.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll go do that, I guess.
That's the Darkshore boss respawn.
Yeah, it was weird because I did Ivis, but I didn't get a chance to roll on him.
Hmm.
It was kind of weird.
Oh, just a reminder.
Crap. This
some
took me to Arathi.
7th Legion contracts. Oh, it. Yeah, be careful. I
They
did that
sometimes
by accident,
overlap.
too. Yeah, you have to make sure you click it on the right one. The Arathi one extends pretty far over.
Okay. Somebody just got a realm first something.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
weird.
Cool. What was that?
Mythic Argus.
Argus the Unmaker.
So Feathermoon never had a mythic group? That's kind of interesting.
I think the same thing happened in the last. What am I thinking?
There's no way that we haven't.
In the last expansion.
Yeah, I think something's bugged.
There's quite a few people that got it.
Yeah, could be.
First kill on the you know, I don't think so.
It's probably a bunch of folks who scoped around to see what server hadn't gotten it and transfer their characters over here to get a realm first.
Because everybody needs that realm first on an old boss.
Yep. Hey, realm first is realm first. As far as I know.
None of these characters are actually online, so it's got to be a bug.
Yeah, really. Do the yellow question or exclamation points in the Dark Shore count as world quest?
They should be 7th
terms of the
Legion.
contracts?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're supposed to be World Quest, and I'm pretty sure they're 7th Legion.
And how long do the contracts last if I read it?
7 days.
7 days.
Are they expensive to make, Sticky?
Not really.
Nope, I can make them too. They're like, I can make a zillion of them right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I can make
Then
them.
I will take one. I don't know how many world quests I'll end up doing, but I'll go ahead and take it anyway.
Might as well get every little bit of help you can.
Yep.